Hey guys, welcome to the video today. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a review of this Mongoose Durham 21 speed, 29 inch mountain bike. And let me tell you, it has been incredibly difficult to get a mountain bike right now. I've been looking for about 3 months. My budget was in that $200 to $300 price range. Maybe I'd pay a little bit more, but hopefully a little bit less. But that's the range I was looking in. And the way it worked is I signed up for a bunch of in-stock alerts on all the bikes that I would be interested in buying. And as soon as I would get an in-stock alert, within 5 or 10 or 15 minutes, I'd be to the website trying to purchase it, and it was out of stock. There's such a huge demand for mountain bikes right now and just such a short supply. So don't get discouraged. Sign up for the in-stock alerts on the bikes that you're interested in. And as soon as you get the email, go to the website, try to get it right away, and just, know that it's going to take some time. And in this case, it took me 3 months to get the bike that we're looking at now. And I was very happy to get the Mongoose brand bike. When I was a kid in the 80s and 90s, Mongoose was the brand to have. And if you can tell from the arcades behind the Mongoose mountain bike, I really enjoyed the 80s and 90s and still do. So if you do as well, please take a look through my channel. I have plenty of videos on the arcade games that you see behind the mountain bike there. All right, so let's go ahead and take a closer look at some of the features on this bike. We're gonna go ahead and start off with the handlebar area and the shifters. All right, guys, these are the handlebars, and they are oversized handlebars, and from riding it around and stuff, they're at a comfortable height and comfortable distance apart for me when I ride, so they are nice handlebars. Let's go ahead and take a closer look at the speed selector here. All right, guys, here is the speed selector here, and this is your brake lever here. And the way this works is you have 7 speeds on this side, and you have 3 speeds on the other side, and the combination of those gets you 21 speeds. And if you want to go up a speed, you click this one here, and if you want to go down a speed, you click this one here. I have noticed that while I've been out riding on the other handlebar, the speed selector, when I try to go into second gear, sometimes it's not as smooth, and I do have to click it a second time to get it to go. There's probably an adjustment that needs to be made, and I'll get to that at some point in the future and hopefully make a video of that just in case you guys run into the same issue. So let's go ahead and move down to the front tire and the suspension system. All right, guys, so this is the suspension system here. These are Element suspension forks. I can tell you from riding this bike around some that this is really nice to have. As I'm going over bumps, this definitely helps smooth out the ride. So next we're gonna move on to the disc brakes, but before we do, I wanted to talk about Mongoose's customer service. So recently I had to contact Mongoose in regards to a different bike, and they were really easy to work with in my experience and very helpful. So for what it's worth, in my experience, it was a good one. Let's go ahead and move on to the disc brakes. All right, guys, so this is the disc brake system on the front wheel. You have it on both the front and the back of the bike. This is the disc rotor here, and then the brake caliper set up in here. And these are a nice upgrade for this bike. I'm used to the different style brakes that I've had on previous mountain bikes, which are the V-brakes, which, when you pull down on the brake lever, they compress against the rim of the bike to stop the bike. But like I said, I think this is a nice upgrade to have disc brakes for this bike. So, okay, from here, let's go ahead and move on to the frame of the bike. All right, guys, here's the frame of the bike, and it's an aluminum frame, and the bolts for the water bottle holder are right down here. And I like the colors of it, that it's gray and orange, although I wouldn't have been opposed to bright 80s or 90s colors on here either. But I do think that the gray and orange colors go well together, and the bike looks nice. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the back of the bike, and we'll take a look at the seat. All right, guys, so for the seat of the bike, I can tell you after being out on some rides, For me, I'm going to have to get a gel seat cushion to put over this. Not that this isn't comfortable, it's okay, but I just think long term on longer rides, it's going to be much more comfortable to have a gel seat cushion on here. We do have the reflector right down here, which is always nice to have. And then we have the quick release here if you need to take the seat out for whatever reason. So let's go ahead and take a look at the back tire and the gear system. All right, guys, so here's what the back wheel looks like and the gear system, and you can see the disc brake on the other side of the wheel. And like I mentioned earlier on, the 3-speed selector, when I go into the second speed, I am having some issues. Sometimes I have to select it multiple times before it will go. So there are some adjustments that need to be made, I believe, and I'll have to get into that in another video, but it will still go if I hit it like 2 times generally. So I just noticed when I select it the first time, it makes that like clicking noise, and then I have to select it again and it will go into that speed. So, okay, let's take a look at the tire tread, and then we will back up for a final recap and review. All right, guys, so here is the tire tread, and it does look like a good quality tire tread. Time will tell how well it does and how long it lasts, but it does look like it's well made. The one thing that I did want to point out is the tire tread direction. If this is the bike you get, when you get it, the back tire here is already installed, but you do have to install the front wheel and tires. So when you do that, you want to make sure the tread direction on the front tire is the same direction as the back tire here. And if you're interested, I do have a video showing how to assemble this bike. I'll link it at the end of this video, and please check it out if you have the time. Let's go ahead and back up for a final recap and review. All right, guys, well, that was it. The Mongoose Durham 21-speed, 29-inch mountain bike. And I'm really happy with this bike. I like the features that it has. I like the disc brake system, I like the speed selectors, and I like the front suspension system. All of those make this a really nice bike, and I'm really happy that I was able to find the Mongoose brand. I wasn't sure I was going to be able to with how high demand and short supply mountain bikes are right now, but definitely happy that I was able to get a Mongoose. So if you're looking for a mountain bike and you're having trouble finding one, don't get discouraged. Just sign up for the in-stock alerts and check in the stores as you can. So I hope you guys like this video, and thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys. Please like, subscribe, and comment, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Have a good one. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment, and if you have the time, check out these other great videos.